Hello everybody and welcome to the Shoes, or as some people are requesting, the schnews. Shoe news. Which name do you prefer? Let me know down below. The name with the most votes shall be the one I adopt moving forward. Before we get into today's sneaker news recap, which includes some brand new Yeezys, as well as some updated looks at the Nigel Sylvesters, as well as some updated looks at some of next month's most exciting sneaker releases, I have a little bit of housekeeping to attend to. It's been brought to my attention that there is a cyber replica fake ass sneakernomics out there trying to scam you guys using my voice. Check this out. I'm not in charge of my Instagram right now, and besides, I forgot, I don't reply to non-business conversations there. That's why I created this Telegram channel. I've spoken to the delivery agents about you. Just send a screenshot of this chat to them through the link below. Bro, this is crazy. We got reps of Sneakernomics before GTA 6. And this has come up after I did my sneaker giveaway announcement in last weekend's sneaker news recap video. So just to make everybody aware, if you have entered into the giveaway by commenting on that video, be aware that what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment in response to your comment asking for your IG. Once you've given me your IG, I'm going to then contact you on IG and direct message you personally from my own Sneakernomics verified IG account. Any other contact, any other correspondence, any other person claiming to be me is not me, so be vigilant out there. Radio, let's get into the news, and we've got some Yeezy news to talk about. He is back selling sneakers again. The moment that we have all been waiting for. It's here. These are them. I don't know what you guys think, but they're 20 bucks, man. These are the SL01s. No clue about sizing. It's a little bit of a mystery. No clue as to the intended purpose for these. Is this a slipper for the house? Is this an errand shoe? Is this a driving shoe? Is this a shoe that has been made for the sea? I don't really know, but at 20 bucks, you can't really go wrong. It doesn't really speak to me in terms of design evolution, given Ye's historic past. This almost looks like a devolution, but you could argue maybe this is just a loop that has had Ye arrive back at a certain creative juncture. I don't know. The reviews have been mixed, but what you cannot deny is that these have been doing numbers. $3 million worth of sales apparently in something like 30 hours. And the source for these numbers? Trust me, bro. Ye's own Instagram stories. Now, I wouldn't doubt for a single moment that he still has enough sway and enough clout to convince you guys out there to actually part with money for these things. And it's not just these. We've had another preview as well. This is the Bully BL01. And if you're like me, you might have thought that Ye had suddenly decided to collaborate with Kmart. These absolute orthopedic, psych ward, nursing home sneakers are the latest to be previewed. And I guess a lot of people out there are going to be finally excited to be able to pick up a pair of these without having to provide a prescription. Now, it's unclear at the moment as to whether or not these are also going to be running 20 bucks as well, but I think if they did, Ye would still be in line to make well over $19 per pair on these. It's going to be interesting to see when the reps of these come out, just how much better they are than these. I'm done roasting them. To be fair, they're not that bad, albeit your nan might well get a little bit jealous of you rocking these at the family dinner at Christmas. But is this the future for Yeezy? These $20 items screams a little bit fast fashion to me. I don't mind paying a little bit more for the added quality. I'm not sure to what extent these are going to have people feeling really satisfied with their purchase, even if it is 20 bucks. Kind of seems like it could be a little bit of a waste, but Yeezy is back. What are you thinking? Let me know. I have a big video for you guys coming out in the next couple of days previewing some of this year's most exciting retro sneakers, as well as a little bit of a discussion around whether or not this is a good strategy for Nike to employ. But in addition to all of these amazing retros that we have to look forward to, it's also come to light that in the first 3 months of 2025, Nike is set to collaborate with the following brands: Amamanier, Bodhi, CDG, Cortez, CPFM, Dover Street Market, Nigel Sylvester, Nigo, Nocta, Drake, Riccardo Tisci, Sakai, Size, Supreme, Travis Scott's Undefeated, Venada, of Veneta Carter and Yuto Horigome, and that's just in the first quarter of this month. That is a crazy lineup of pretty notable collaborators, I think it has to be said. Which one out of all of these are you guys most excited for? Feel free to let me know. We've had some more looks, better looks, high quality looks at the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4, the Bike Airs, set to drop in March. I've got to say, man, these are looking fire. I know people have been talking about these in Shoe of the Year terms, which I do think is way too early to do, but in terms of Jordan 4 collaborations, this is definitely one of the most exciting in terms of colorway, in terms of material. I do think some of the more recent Jordan 4 collabs with the likes of Amamanier have been a little bit lackluster. This is definitely giving me some good energy. So maybe not Shoe of the Year at the moment, but definitely one of the releases in March that I'm most looking forward to for sure. Right, so Jown's New Balance 993 collab is set to drop this week. It's just a couple of days away, in fact. So it's going to be going down on the 16th on the Jown website. Then it's going to be going down on the 17th on the various New Balance platforms out there. So best thing to do is to go onto Jown's IG and double check the time as it relates to your specific location. Remember, there are two different colorways of these 993s, which I think are very clean, very classic Jowns. They kind of remind me a little bit of his previous collabs that he's done on shoes like the 992, as well as on the 990 V3. And so yeah, this is a pretty nice release for the month that probably hasn't been covered or shared around as much because it kind of has crept up a little bit out of nowhere. We've got some first looks and some updated looks. First and foremost, the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. This is a big Jordan 5 release. The date for the release is supposed to be April the 19th. I'm seeing here $210 retail price points, and this is the first time that we've had this sneaker retro with the Nike Air on the back, notwithstanding the Fresh Prince pair that came out around 2018, I want to say, you know, the pair that came out without the laces. But yeah, this for a lot of people is one of the best colorways of the Air Jordan 5, and one of those shoes that has legendary status thanks to people like Will Smith. We've had the official retailer images of the Air Jordan 4 white cements. For some people out there, this is going to be the retro of the year, the shoe of the year. For some people, this is the best sneaker of all time. In my opinion, best Jordan 4 of all time. We've seen some comparisons to the 1999 retro, and I've got to say, man, these look nice. The shape is looking on point. I'm liking the look of the toe box. There are a few differences compared to the 99, including the shade of gray on the midsole as well as the splatter, but they're all pretty minute details at this point. These are looking clean. I still have my 2016 pair right here, which is something that I often share with you guys. It's such a nice shoe, man. Do I need another pair of these? Do I really need another pair? I really don't need another pair of these because I don't wear these often enough as it is. But would I like another pair? Yeah. Got some Travis Scott's updates, including a first look at the Travis Scott Nike Golf collaboration, which is supposedly going to be releasing soon. And according to these images, you've got a brown polo shirt being worn here by Travis, which looks pretty nice. And then on this table, you can see a whole bunch of clobber laid out, including some pretty interesting pants slash shorts. I'm not sure if that's got that waxy look to them. Also got some hats here as well. Look, as someone that plays golf, albeit not very well, I could be quite keen to get my hands on some of this stuff for this upcoming summer golf season, but it's all really going to depend on pricing, to be fair. Is it really going to be 150, 200 bucks for a polo shirt? Hopefully not, man. And I guess, would you guys cop this stuff to just wear casually, not for golf? That would be my question. Are we into a gatekeeping situation here where you need to be able to hit the ball or hit a flop shot or maybe hit a little stinger in order to qualify to buy this stuff? I don't know. Of course not. So this isn't like a direct Travis collaboration, albeit it's a bit of Travis inspiration, but Puma have released a Travis Scott inspired colorway on the Palermo, and bro, these are nice. These are hard. I actually was so impressed by this sneaker that I went around trying to find them online. At least here in the UK, I cannot find these. These are nice. Now, obviously the colorway itself is fire, but the way that this sneaker carries it is really effective. I mean, to be fair, the Palermo is kind of similar to the Jordan 1 low in its broad aesthetic. It's a low top, similar types of proportions, but yeah, I think these are fire. What do you guys think? We've had a really good in-hand look at the Jordan 1 85, the Breads, that is set to drop next month. Now, this sneaker has its devout fans for sure, but there have also been some detractors who have been complaining about the shape of these a little bit, suggesting that the cuts isn't quite high enough. They almost look a little bit like mids from certain angles. They go with the same leather that they've gone with previously on similar models like the neutral grays or the Georgetowns or the reverse breads. There's a bit of a worry that these are going to be desperately uncomfortable because that leather is stiff. And then there's the price points. $250 seems like a little bit of a piss take really for a Jordan 1 in 2025. It's enough to put me off. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys still going to go for these at $250 with all of those negative nicks against the sneaker, or are you going to pass? Let me know. And we've also had a detailed look at the black colorway of the Supreme SB. This collaboration is set to release in May, and yeah, I like some of these colorways, don't get me wrong, but there's something a little bit underwhelming about this entire collaboration when the standout feature of the entire thing, apart from the colorways, is the number 94 on the back rear heel quarter. Like, is that the most they could muster from the collective creative nous in Supreme and in Nike? The 94 on the back, the year the brand was established. I don't know, it kind of seems a little bit underwhelming from a storytelling point of view, but the shoes themselves look absolutely fine. Materials look sweet. I can't say I'm really that keen on this particular pair. I think the purple pair for me is still the best pair out of the pack. What do you guys think? And that is it for today's snooze, the latest sneaker updates. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because I've got a pretty exciting episode coming out very soon previewing this year's biggest retro sneakers. And also just a friendly reminder to watch out for scams online. If anyone messages you, even with my bloody voice, mate, ignore, steer clear. I will never ask you for any type of payments or to click any type of dodgy link or anything like that. Just be vigilant and look after yourselves. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.